Corey, was Trevor Harris out here, and what's the plan at quarterback this week?
Yeah, no, Trev was out here, man, so it was good, to see him back out here doing his thing. Again, same process, though. We'll look at the tape and make the decision today.
Was he a full participant today?
Yeah, he was full, yeah.
Perfect. And so just, what do you expect from BC this week? They're a team that just lost back-to-back, and I'm sure want to bounce back.
Yeah, no, they went out and they had to play, Winnipeg back-to-back, and not an easy task for anybody. So, for them, I'm sure they're itching to get back and on the right side of things. And, this is another place that I don't believe it's very easy to play. So for us, we understand what they're going to be coming in here with. And truthfully, man, it's every week. Every team can come out and win in this league. So we try to just look inward and focus on the things we got to be better at to put ourselves forward.
Has Trevor cleared all the hurdles to participate fully?
Yeah, almost. But this was a big one today. So, again, we played it smart and we want to make sure that we're taking care of it. But to have him come back out here, it was big time for us.
Will it be something you'll determine on game day, or will you determine that today?
Yeah, it might be a game time, truthfully decision. How we list it, but we got to watch the tape and see it from there first.
How do you stop Matthew Betts from doing what he can do? He's a little bit of a slow start this year, but we know how dominant he can be.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got to use everybody. And that's the quarterback included. See if we can get. Sometimes we have to get the ball out quick. Our offensive line's been doing a tremendous job. Backs can help, receivers can help. So, you got to be aware where he's at, and even Tehama. I mean, they got good defensive ends. So, tall task, no doubt. But one that I know the guys look forward to.
Justin McInnes did have a field day against you guys last year in one of those games. How do you ensure that doesn't happen here?
Yeah, a little bit of prayer maybe too. No, certainly he's been an elite receiver in this league. Certainly last year, and again, you got to have eyes for him. Every team's going to have a couple receivers who can be game changers. And he is no doubt one of them. So, stay within what we're trying to do, but obviously we got to know where he's at as well. As he is a favorite target for the quarterback. So, hopefully we limit him, and you got to make sure you limit everybody else. If you're giving up, 250 or something, and he's got 100 of them, and everybody else you shut down a run, you might be able to live with that. But he starts getting rolling, it puts you tough. So, we got to be smart.
Corey, what went into moving Jaden Dalkey to linebacker? How are you liking his performance there?
Yeah, no, versatility. Dalks is honestly somebody who could play Sam, he could play Will, he could play free safety. He can do a lot of stuff for us defensively. Opens up a lot of sub packages for us and be able to kind of hide them in the count. But he's been tremendous, man. He's got the brain of a coach, which is awesome out there. And any injuries that happen, we got flexibility defensively with having a guy like him on the roster. So very pleased with him. He's been playing his tail off at practice, and he's been doing a good job on special teams as well. Happy for the year he's had to this point.
Kerfella Exume, what's he brought?
Awesome, man. Professional. Again, winning pedigree. Just where he's coming from. Got to play, quite a bit of defense for us. Certainly working in there, being on the active roster. Trust. But the main thing he's been known for in this league is his ability to go down and play special teams, and he's been outstanding at that for us. But also, again, just having him as a rotational guy defensively, he's been really good for us this year. So, again, a great pickup for us.
A.J. Allen, he's really stepped into the role that he's playing nicely. I think what makes him successful.
Yeah, this was going into the offseason, the conversation. We felt that he deserved some more reps and looks on defense, and he earned the spot going into the season. And then with C.J. Avery going down, it was kind of easy for us and felt comfortable putting him out there at the will spot. And then he's still managing. He was a monster for us in special teams, so can't completely take him off. He does such a good job. So he's managing both, and man, he's been awesome. Made a couple plays this week in practice as well. Looking forward to this game.
Roland Milligan Jr. was the most outstanding defensive player last year, but can he be better this year?
He can be better all the time. I mean, he'll tell you that always. And he's not complacent with what's happened. And you know, he's looking at spots to constantly get better, and that's just him. That was him last year with our time with him, and that's him this year as well. And it's a daily thing. You know, it's not the totality of looking how the week went during the game. He's trying to find ways to get better and you know, strengthen his weaknesses, so to speak, throughout you know, each rep in practice. So awesome when the culmination of that, you know, leads to success on the field. He puts in a lot of work to that. So yeah, he'll never really be satisfied.